So I was born in a suburb of Chicago in Illinois in America, into a Christian family. I was homeschooled when I was younger, up until the age of 10. We moved to England in 1999, and it was a hard move. We left our friends, we left our church. I went straight into school, which is something that I wasn't used to, and found it very difficult to be accepted as a Christian in a secular school, and was very heavily bullied for it, which as a result meant that I fell away from my faith. I just wanted to be accepted. I just decided to fall in with the wrong crowd, and when they started taking drugs, I started taking drugs, which had a real detrimental effect on my education. I left school when I was 19 after 3 years of A-levels, which didn't go very well. I didn't achieve good grades, but I decided to do an apprenticeship with Siemens in Lincoln, and in 2007 I moved to Lincoln. Unfortunately, around that time my parents split up, and it just sent me in a downward spiral. I just went off the rails, started taking a lot of drugs and getting drunk and going out. I went out in town and I got arrested for fighting, and I sat in the police jail cell and just wondered how I'd got there. Just wondered how it was that I'd come from such a good upbringing to be in such a bad, dark place. And I decided that I needed to make some changes. And it was not long after that I met my wife Bex, and she was a real catalyst in me coming back to church and having such a vibrant relationship with God. She really helped me see that I could be accepted again. Bex was living in Peterborough over the summer, and I was travelling to see her. And it was during one of those trips down the A15. I was listening to a preach about God's love for us, and it just made me realise that the whole time that I'd been away from church, my friends had been loving me. God had been loving me through my friends, by just asking me if I was okay, inviting me around, catching up with me, inviting me to church. It showed me that God's love was like reaching for me, even when I was in my darkest time. Even at that time when I felt like I didn't have any church in my life, there was God. And I just cried. I just bawled in the car. I nearly had to pull over. And it was just a really touching moment. It just reminded me that God's love stretches so far. It is endless love. And it is a good reminder that we are always loved in whatever we do. I'm in a really great place with my relationship with God, with my wife, with my friends, with my church, and I'm really proud to be a part of such a great family and such a great network of people.